it's interesting, the road warrior, you know, introducing somebody that wants bike lanes everywhere. The one thing that Grady and I agree on, there should be a transportation plan, and it should be a good grid system in the city. So I can't express my gratitude enough to leadership Southwest for selecting me as this year's recipient for the Distinguished Leadership Award. After facing many challenges in recent years, this award couldn't have come along at a better time, and for that I thank you all. I believe that real estate is something that I was meant to do. There are many moving parts in this industry, from the mundane to the creative. Despite our successes and failures, at the end of the day, every business person sitting here knows there are people in their life whom they owe a gratitude and thanks for guidance, mentorship, partnership, and assistance. For me, it includes some of the ones that have been around me for the last 20 years. Earl Jones, who's been like a father to me. Ralph Eisenberg, my crazy friend from Oak Cliff, who's been my real estate mentor. Lena Lyles, my friend and partner in the creation and operation of the Belmont Hotel. Rick Keeler and Rosa Anderson, my partners who provide me with strengths in all the places where I am weak. Pierce and Jimmy Moncrief and Bill Ostrom and Mike DeSoto, who believed in me when no one else would. Steve Meeks and Ron Carlson, who picked me up when I was down and out. And of course, the dedicated teams of Options Real Estate, including Tammy, Yolanda, Daniel, and Juana are here. And the Belmont Hotel, Mason Spine is here today also. And of course, my family, and especially my grandkids, who one is here today, Cole is here. So he's older. I'm not old enough to have a grandson. So Southern Dallas County is my home. I've lived here most of my life and I not want to live anywhere else. Like you, I'm proud of my roots and I'm proud of this area. I'm proud that it's a little rough around the edges. And more importantly, I'm proud of its potential for us in many generations to come. On more than one occasion, we've had the rug pulled out from underneath us. The superconducting super collider, ring a bell? Need I say more? Why do any of us sitting here today continue on when so many friends, families, and opportunities have left our area? What drives us despite challenges of politics, finances, and even ourselves? The answer is simple: community. We love our community. It took me many years and many ups and downs to fully realize my love for this region. Despite being a native, it wasn't until I participated in the Leadership Southwest class of 1987-88 with guidance from Sandy Weir, the former executive director of the Cedar Chamber, and W.S. Bennett, the late W.S. Bennett, the former mayor of Cedar Hill, that my love of Southern Dallas County hit me like a love of bricks. Ever since I made that decision, things fell into place and it became easy to dedicate the rest of my life to the betterment of our community. Will there continue to be issues? I expect so. Change is hard. Accepting new ways of doing things is even harder. And that's where your leadership skills kick in this class today. Everything we must do must be thoughtful. What we do today cooperatively will sustain us long into the future. And here are 3 things we can do as leaders to move ourselves forward. Number 1, we can connect our neighborhoods and our cities with alternative means of transportation like bike lanes and safe walkable pathways. Number 2, we can increase real estate values by rebuilding and reinventing our cities one house, one building, one block at a time. And number 3, actively pursue and support local businesses which give us our unique character. Thank you again to the Board of Leadership Southwest for this award. Before I go, I'd like to leave you with a message of hope that was recently shared with me by a good friend who's here today. Life is like a journey on a train with its stations, changes of routes, and accidents. It is a ride full of joy, sorrow, birth, we board the train and meet our parents, who we believe will always travel on our side. However, at some station, our parents will step down from the train, leaving us alone to continue on our journey. In time, significant people will board the train, our siblings, friends, children, and even the love of our life. When some step down, they will leave a permanent vacuum. Others will go so unnoticed that we won't even realize they have vacated their seats. Since we do not know which station we ourselves will step down, we must always love, forgive, and offer the best of who we are to all the passengers. This is important to do because when the time comes for us to leave our seat empty, we can leave behind the beautiful memories of those continuing